Ndewo. No na ọmụmụ ihe nke ugbu a. Welcome to this lesson on Igbo 101. In this lesson, we're going to learn family. Family. Ezinulo. Ezinulo is family. We're going to learn the terms to relating with family members in Igbo language. Without wasting much of our time, let's dive in. Family and relatives in Igbo is referred to Ezinulo na ikwu na ibe. Ikwu na ibe, relatives, family, Ezinulo. Family relationship in Igbo goes beyond just your immediate household. It extends to your other relatives, including those related by marriage, either to you directly or to any of your family members. We're going to explore them in this topic, Ezinulo. Talk about family relationship, ikwu na ibe. In Igbo land or in Igbo society, when you talk about ikwu na ibe, your relatives, it's not just about your immediate family. It can extend to your mother's generation, father's third generation, mother's third generation, your in-laws, people that are your sister got married to, your brother got married to, their families and all that. So we have a lot of luggage when we talk about Ezinulo of ikwu na ibe in Igbo culture or society. Ezinulo, to start with, Ezinulo starts with di na nwunye. Di na nwunye, you can see them here. This picture shows husband and wife, di na nwunye. Di na nwunye, who are di na nwunye? Nwoke na nwanyị, man and woman, nwoke na nwanyị, come together to become di na nwunye. So the relationship they have with themselves is di na nwunye. The man is di to the wife and the woman, and the woman is nwunye to the man. Husband, wife, di na nwunye, husband and wife. And when they start living together, they are blessed with children, and then the man is nna to those children, nna, father, nna, and the woman is nne to those children, nne, mother. Then the children they give birth to are nwa to them, one child, nwa. Nwa is one child, and when God gives them a boy, it becomes nwa nwoke. Nwa nwoke, that's a male child, and also means son. Nwa nwoke, son. Nwa nwoke, my son. Nwa nwanyị. So when the nwa is female, it becomes nwa nwanyị. Nwa nwanyị, female child, that is also daughter. It's also daughter. So my daughter, nwa nwanyị. Then put them together, boy, girl, becomes omo. Omo. Omo is the plural of nwa. The plural of nwa is omo, means children. It means children. So when I have them together, all the omo to themselves, they become omonne. Omonne, children of the mother. So they are all from one mother, they become omonne. Okay, that means siblings in English. Siblings, omonne. One of them is just nwanne. So singular of omonne is nwanne. Nwa, one child. Nne, mother. So the child of the mother. So nwannem, the child of my mother, and that's sibling in English. So one, nwanne. Two, omonne. And so if the nwanne is male, becomes nwanne nwoke, my brother. Brother. Nwanne nwoke, when I add nwannem nwoke becomes my brother. Umunne nwoke, when there are more than one nwanne nwoke, becomes umunne nwoke, brothers. Brothers. Nwanne nwanyị, sister. Nwanne nwanyị, female, female, right? Nwanne nwanyị, sister. And when there are more than one, becomes umunne nwanyị. Umunne nwanyị. Papa nnukwu. Now we're going forth to ikwu na ibe. You are now extending from your immediate family, nne na nna na ụmụnne. Immediate family, nne na nna, parents. Now going to the next extended family, starting from grandfather, papa nnukwu or nna ochie, depends on where you're calling from. Papa nnukwu or nna ochie is grandfather. Mama nnukwu or nna ochie, grandmother. Mama nnukwu or nne ochie, grandmother. So now I have a table of other terms relating to family members. And the first one I have here is nene. Nene, mother, that's mother's mother. My grandmother from my maternal side is nene. Nana, my grandfather from my paternal side. Nana means my father's father is grandfather. Then one nene, one. Remember one sibling, nne, mother. So mother's sibling, the lady, female, is auntie. We call it auntie in English, and then that's what we call one nene. So one nene, my mother's sister, or my mother's or my mother's brother. So one nene, my mother's sister. And some other part of Igbo land we call it dada. Dada, can call it dada. Call them one nene nwoke, dede. My uncle is my dede, maternal. Okay, one na nwoke. You don't usually say one na nwoke. Alright, so dede. One nena nwanyị, dada too. My father's sister. So dada. One nena nwoke, dede also. So maternal and paternal, they're all dede and dede. Nothing more. We continue. Nwanne papa. Nwanne papa, my father's sibling. Nwa, the child of my father's sibling, is cousin in English. But in Igbo, we just say nwanne. So in Igbo, we continue to say nwanne. Your cousin is nwanne gi. But you want to explain further, I say, oh, nwanne papa is my father's brother's child. But we call ourselves nwanne. You see how together we are. Nna, great-grandfather, third generation. Nna, great-grandfather. Nene, great-grandmother. But this from your mother's side. Ogo nwoke. Now we have ogo is in-law. Okay, when it's male, it becomes ogo nwoke. Ogo is in-law. So if you're a man and your wife's family, everybody from your wife's family, you are ogo to them and they are ogo to you. So your wife's sister is ogo genwai. Your wife's mother, ogo genwai. Your wife's father, ogo nwoke. Ogo nwai. Wife's sister, ogo nwai. Wife's mother, ogo nwai. Everybody from wife's family is ogo. Now, you are also ogo to them. However, your wife is not ogo to your family. Your wife becomes a member of the family. Your wife is not ogo in your family. But your wife's sisters, your wife's relatives, in fact, are ogo to your family. And you are ogo to them. Alright, so that's ogo nwoke. If it's a woman, ogo nwanyị. So you want to say, my sister-in-law, my wife's mother is ogom, ogom nwanyị. My wife's mother, ogom nwanyị. My wife's father, ogom nwoke. Then to the mother, to the wife, mother-in-law is nnedi. So nnedi is mother-in-law, nnedi. Nna, the father-in-law, nnedi is only, this relates only to the wife, to the woman. Your mother-in-law, if you're a man, your wife's mother is your mother-in-law in English, but then you can't say it is nnedi. It's only your wife that is nnedi. Nna, the father-in-law of wife only. Of wife only. We continue. Nwanne di. So your wife now, all your relatives are her nwanne di. Your sisters, your uncle, they are nwanne di to your wife. That's it. Ada is another term you may be useful to you. Ada is the first female child. Some people also name them when they give birth to a child, the first female child, they name them after this Ada. Ada is the first female child. Diokpara is the first male child. Diokpara is the first male child. Ulu is second child, whether male or female. Ulu. Then we have Odunwa. Odunwa is the last born. Odunwa. So, what are you in your family? What's your position? Ibu diokpara ka ibu ada? Are you diokpara or are you ada? Ibu ulu ka ibu odunwa? Are you odunwa? Alright. So here I have you to get your writing material so that you take this practice immediately. When I call, you write what it is in Igbo. Are you ready? Get your writing materials. This is class work for you. Okay, the first is sister. What is sister? Okay, let me do it in English. In Igbo, you write in English. I think it will be easier for you. Alright, I start. The one you hear in Igbo, you write in English. Nwanne nwanyi. Nwanne nwoke. Dede. Dada. Diokpara. Nnedi. Nnadi. Nnenne. Nna. Nne ochie. Nna ochie. Yes, you can play it again, then you go and check your answers. Okay? Thank you so much once again. We'll continue in the next lessons. God.